Hello. For some reason it seems like the program that I use to do this stuff on the right side, it resets every time. I think they added a thing where, hold on, this seems kind of loud. I think they added a thing where you have to like sign up with an account. I had to like try to log in and it's just like, oh, you have to give access to your YouTube account? I'm like, what the heck? So I don't know. Every time I have to do this now, I have to like reset my settings. So we're gonna go through this together. Unlike last time I had my fan on, this time I have my air conditioners on. Yeah, so it seems to forget my settings every time, and it's just weird. It was working fine before. I don't know why they had to do it like this. I should just remember what position I have this thing set at, so that I don't have to do this every freaking time. Okay, what about this? Is this good? That's almost good. Zoom out a little. Like this. Nope. What about this? How about that? Nope, that's not good either. What about... You know, it might be this. I might need to move this over. Yeah, that's better. Okay, that's good. That's pretty good. Look at that. We're good now. Welcome viewers. I need to turn this off too. Alright, let me turn off the viewfinder. Disable that. Disable the what is it? Camera 1 overlay. Okay, we don't need that. We don't need any of this stuff. Welcome in Duck, Suki Aruyo, Nutritious, Denchi, and Rockin' Panda. Hello. We're doing some fishing today, and by fishing I mean we're probably not actually doing fishing today. As usual, this is just a chatting stream under the guise of fishing. Actually, right before the stream, I was watching Private Lexi's stream, and see, here's the thing. Please share access to your YouTube account to use this software. I don't appreciate this, but I was watching Private Lexi's stream. He's actually streaming this exact same game right now. I think he's literally playing it right now. I have to turn off. I have to watch an ad for this. But no, wait. You know what? I'll have him up on the big screen. I can see what he's doing. I can criticize his actions. Yeah, here we go. He's in the cave. Check that out. He's in the frickin' cave. I'm gonna backseat this. I backseated so hard. Copyright strike. He can't steal my game. He seems to enjoy it though. That's pretty cool. I'm gonna add a window. I'm gonna be like, oh, look at this. He's in the cave. I'm probably not allowed to do this. Streaming someone else's content. Say block input. Let's see, chat, Twitch, this one right there. Add some opacity. Here we go. Max FPS. Let's make it 30 FPS, 24 FPS. I don't need it to be maximum quality. That's fine. Block input. Don't let me interact with this. Check that out. I have the audio off though. There we go. Look, we're watching some streamers. For real, no cap for real. Should I put it? Let's put it. I don't know. Let's put it up there. What's this guy doing? Should I move chat slightly farther up? Actually, I think the transparency for this should be slightly less. It's a bit hard to see. Okay, there we go. We got VTubers. I mean, he's not really a VTuber right now, but in general, he is a VTuber. What if I put it here? Just have him here. I don't know what he's saying. He could be saying things. People in chat could be saying things. But yeah, anyway, it's good times. Good times. It's Thursday. It's Wednesday. Today is Wednesday. Hopefully the audio isn't too bad. I don't know, maybe it's fine. It's probably fine. Competitive fishing streams. Did I tell him about the bear? I did. I told it. Wait. Oh, I need to. He went into the cave. I said, he was like, I'm enjoying this game. And I said, one of these days you're gonna see a bear, and no one's gonna believe you. And I hope one day I'll have someone who actually understands what it's like. Just be like, yeah, this guy, the bears are real. One of the first things that I said, there will be a bear in this game. He went into the cave, and he saw the bear paintings, and he also agrees the bears are real. Welcome in, Bone Miser. Am I winning? I just started. Not really doing anything. We looked for the bear on streams many times. Every time we didn't find it. Yeah, I think I might be like too close. I think the bear doesn't spawn if you're too close to it, but I've seen the bear spawn over there before. Presumably, maybe it won't show up if I'm near here. I think last stream I saw the bear like over there, and I was just like, man, I literally was over there a few streams ago. The Legacy of Fishing Wednesday. I feel like Wednesday is the optimal time for this, because normally if I play this, it's like I usually do this either on Wednesday or Thursday. Welcome in, Atlas and Nari. It's like a good midweek thing, right? Enough days of the week have passed that we have things to talk about. There's enough of the week ahead that we could be like, hey, what are you guys doing on the weekend? And it's good. So I wanted to avoid doing this stream tomorrow, because actually tomorrow, remember yesterday I was talking about the interview that I was supposed to have, where I had the interview scheduled, but no one actually showed up to the meeting. There were supposed to be 2 other people in the meeting, and no one was there. I was the only one. And then I was just like, hey, it's been 10 minutes. I'm still in a Zoom meeting. Is anyone gonna show up? And then like 20 minutes later, the recruiter was like, oh yeah, sorry, I don't know what happened. I guess we can reschedule. And so it's been rescheduled to tomorrow at 5 p.m. Eastern time, which is normally around when I start streams. 5 p.m. because I'm gonna assume that the people that are interviewing me are from the West Coast. So that would be like 2 p.m. for them, West Coast time. West Coast United States. Every time people say West Coast, there's the implication that they're talking about West Coast of America. Well, Canada, North America, probably usually. But yeah, not West Coast Europe. You know, if you guys were thinking, does anyone refer to the West Coast of Europe as the West Coast? Probably not. Yeah, no one talks about EU West Coast. What the frick, Lexi? I had your stream. Lexi, I had your stream on. I was gonna criticize your gaming. Now it's my own streamception. Welcome in, Raiders. Hello, Poochie. Bird Friend. Carrot Costume. Marshmallow. Shin Hylas. K7. Yeah, okay, I guess I can close this window now. Okay, let me go do that. Here's my window. We can do the thing where I show you guys my emotes that I got. Let's go. I'm gonna show you guys. Here's my emotes. Emotes that I have been gifted. I have Sunshine Noko, Northern Lion, Chenna, Hamflow, KK Cyber, Bunclair, RWC_HS, Alfie Inanis, unrelated to the Hololive Ina. I don't actually know who this is. I just was in her chat once. Soyapoya, gifted by Denchi. Karagi_channel. Straw Bunny, I don't really know who this is. Nina Poffle, she's another corgi VTuber. Aster Sola, she's like a bread cat of some sort. Chia, good hamster VTuber. Ray Ravenstein. Okay, that's it. Hopefully your stream went well. Love this game. This game is one of the best games of all time. Okay, let me close this. Let me close some windows. I don't need to have this window open anymore. Here we go. Whoops. Yeah, this is normally how I used to play. I used to have like a VTuber stream on in the background, and it would be good. Anyway, yeah, it's a good setup. I enjoyed the setup. Where's the bag at? My paper bag subscription expired. Can I nod a couple of times really fast? Welcome in, Sleepy Big Ruby. Yes, I can. Welcome in, Metatron. Yeah, he caught a fish. So Lexi, when he was playing this game, I recommended, like, if you want claustrophobia, go into that cave over there, and he did. And he caught a fish inside the walls. We were talking about how the bears in this game are real. So for some background, there are some bears that show up in this game sometimes. I've seen it on that beach. I've seen it in those trees. The bear sometimes spawns like up there too. But it's always like really far away, right? If you look at the view in OBS, it looks like this, right? It's like really small things that are like, they're like very visible in the VR headset, but if you see them on screen, they're tiny. And so every time I'm just like, there's a bear over there, chat never believes me. Yeah, no one believes me. The bear is real. Last time we went into the cave, we saw the cave paintings that depicted a bear, and I was exonerated. People finally opened their eyes. They were like, oh, this bear? The bear is freaking real. You know what? I even, last time, a few streams ago, I went over to that beach where I've seen the bear spawn before. I caught a fish, I threw it on the beach. I waited around for two streams for the bear to show up. And it just did not. It just never showed up. And then as soon as I rode away, I saw the bear spawn over here. So then I rode over here, and then I was like, oh, the bear, it's gone. It's not. I swear it's real. It's real. Welcome in, Chaos Ryan. Defeat the bear in bare hand combat. I don't know if you can. There's no weapons, you can't really fight the game. Also, Lexi, look at all this garbage I have. If you play this game enough, there's not just fish in the lake. You have a boot. You can catch a boot. I have 3 pocket watches. They're all the same time. Look, they're all at 10:10. Whoever lost these pocket watches must have lost them all at the exact same time. And I have like 7 different rings. I have 2 old tin cans. I actually had 3 or 4 of them. But I accidentally dropped one of them. Oh, look at that. Yeah, my play area is too small. This is what happens. If something goes outside of your play area, it just respawns. Can you keep them? Yes, you can. I keep them on my boat. I have all the garbage here. So, as I've described, this is the default bait that you get for free. Here's the Master Golden bait. It's for professionals. This is the bait that glows in the dark. Here's the camera. I don't know if Lexi unlocked the camera on his stream, but this is basically how you take screenshots in this game. You just like, look at that. If you see the bear, you can be like, I'm going to take a picture of the bear. Click it, and you get like a Polaroid. And you just shake it a bit. How good is the in-game radio? I just uploaded my own. So I'm sure, yeah, I think you figured it out. There's like a folder you can put your own custom music in. I just have lo-fi, royalty-free lo-fi BGM on the radio. So here's lo-fi volume 9. I think the default radio stations are like copyrighted, because I used to stream this game on YouTube, and the first time I played this game, I played a bunch of audio on the TV. Sorry, not the TV, the radio, and it got like not copyright strike, just like they claimed the audio. I couldn't make money from it. So then after that, I was just like, I'm gonna look for some free songs I can put. So yeah, look, we got the photo. I just took a photo. It's pretty cool. Just a lunchbox. Here's the oh shoot. Here's the scale. This is the upgraded radio, by the way. The one that you start off with. Look at my money. I have like $1,500. My hand is going off into this ether. Okay. Let's go. What the frick is going on? I think my headset is like messed up. Actually, I think my left controller might be running out of battery. I thought I charged the battery, but maybe it's having issues. So let me check. Hold on. Oh. Nope. Okay. I don't know what happened, but maybe it's fine. Maybe my controller is fine. But yeah, you can buy a bunch of different types of bait. The cheese bait, the worm bait. This is the golden one. There's like a legendary fish in this game that you're supposed to try to catch. I've never been able to catch it. It's just like, it's really hard to catch. Yeah, this is the fancy radio. And then I have the larger fishing box. It can fit the large fish. So what happens, at some point you're going to catch fish that are too large to fit in the standard cooler. And so you kind of need to buy a big one to put the fish in there. But it's pretty cool. Take screenshots of the bear, yeah. Alexi earns $1 every 10 minutes. Look, I'm not even fishing right now. I call this a fishing stream, but I'll be honest, I'm just sitting on the lake. I haven't even casted the rod a single time yet. So I know Lexi has learned the technique of just going like this. I do that too. One of the things that's cool, if you keep doing this, this is how you catch the garbage in the lake. I've been doing this a few times last stream. I just go like this a bunch. Eventually you'll hear a sound, and then you'll see that you have a ring on here. But let's try fishing for real. No cap for real. I know Lexi didn't unlock... I don't know if he unlocked night mode. There's a sleeping mask that you can put on. It makes this game very pretty. But that's how I fish. Yeah, for real. For real. I'll show you guys the night mode. If you want spoilers. Let's see. Here's the sleep mask. Oops. Yeah, it actually does something. Is there anything I haven't unlocked? Yeah, there's like some fancy bait I haven't unlocked. Because I haven't caught the legendary fish. So if you look here, the stuff that I haven't unlocked, I don't have the spinner bait. That might be the only thing. Oh, I don't have the salmon bait or the holo cure. I don't have that one. That's it. That's the only ones I haven't got yet. Or that I haven't unlocked yet. But yeah, night mode is chill. I used to play this game at night. I'd have YouTubers in the background. The atmosphere in this game is top-notch. One of the best atmosphere VR games you'll ever see. So at night, sometimes there's like really cool effects. Sometimes there's like meteor showers. Sometimes there's an aurora borealis. Sometimes you got like birds flying in the sky. There's like fireflies around. It's like one of the best games. Actually my favorite VR game of all time. I didn't expect to enjoy it this much. It's like, I'm just gonna check it out. There's like no games I want to buy. I just bought this one because it looked cool. And I played like maybe 70 hours. Possibly more. It's really fun. But yeah, hopefully you guys are doing well. This fish is taking a while to catch. Up, here we go. There's a regular sized fish. You can catch Gargura. Gargura, the fish. Yeah, despite this game being called Catch and Release, I usually don't release them because I'm lazy. What you're supposed to do is you're supposed to weigh them and then determine if the fish is like a good weight or not. Like the way you're supposed to do it. Here's a list of like all the fish that you've caught. Here's like the average size of the fish, the minimum size, the maximum size, and you're like, okay, this thing is like, you know, this is the smallest of this fish I have seen. Maybe I should sell it, maybe I should throw it away. I think you get more money if you throw it away. I just don't care. I just sell everything. Just catch enough fish, it doesn't matter. Just catch and hoard. Yeah, just catch all of them. There's a VR bundle on Fanatical for pretty cheap that includes this game. I've bought a few games on Fanatical. I haven't played most of them. I'm the kind of person who's just like, there's a bunch of games on sale in a bundle. I'll just buy the bundle, and then there's like 10 games that I'll never play. There's maybe like one game. But yeah, if you can get this game, either at full price or for cheap, I would recommend it. It's a fun game. Good game. Why would you ever throw them? Sometimes you get more money. I don't think it really matters that much. You also get a sandwich, you can get stones. There's like an achievement for skipping the stone like a certain number of times. I mean, that one, I failed to skip it, but you could hypothetically if you wanted to. See, this is the bait that glows in the dark. It's all like glowy, it's nice, it's cool. I kind of wish there was like a flashlight or something, but unfortunately there's no such thing. So I don't think I welcome in Lofky and HTV. Hope you're doing well on this Wednesday. But yeah, it's fun. Good times. So normally I just use these as chatting streams. It's fun. I don't know. How are you guys doing? You guys doing anything cool? Gotta add to grill. Yeah, they should make it so that you can grill. They should make it so your boat can catch on fire. Like, I've been on this boat for so many hours. I don't know what this thing is. You can't interact with it. I don't know what this is. This thing looks like a spear, right? This looks like a spear. I don't know. You can't actually use it. Actually, wait. Are these things actually usable? No, they're not. Okay. Yeah, you can put bait on this thing. For whatever reason, the ones on that one can't. Those don't do anything. Welcome in TY Onion. Yeah, portable stove. That'd be cool. You can go camping. Also, if you row over there, sometimes there's deer that show up. There's a fox that shows up sometimes on that hill. And it's cool. Too hot to do anything? Yeah. I think today it's been not as hot as the previous days. I actually haven't turned on my AC all day until just now. Which is pretty rare. It's pretty hot the past week. It's so hot I'm melting inside my house. Yeah, it's been like 90 degrees Fahrenheit here recently. Today it's like 70. No, like 70, 79-ish. It's like, it's still hot, but it's not so hot that I need to turn on my AC. But I'm just like, I'm streaming, I might as well just turn on my AC. Didn't it rain there in Wolfie Land? I don't know. Actually, I have no idea. You think I look outside? I have no idea. I only know what the weather is if I hear it raining very loudly. It might have rained like a day ago. I don't know. I normally check Google. Just be like, it sounds like it's raining. Instead of going out to my window to look outside, I'm gonna search on Google New York City weather. Oh yeah, I guess it is raining. That's what I do. It's fun. It's fun to check the internet to see my local weather instead of looking outside. Yeah, it's enjoyable. Yeah, we have fun here on the lake. Some good times on the lake. It felt a bit weird having 3 chatting streams in a row. Monday, let's see, what did I do on Monday? I did a emote drawing stream on Monday. Yesterday I did House Flipper because I had job interview stuff I wanted to talk about. Today, I'm doing this stream today because tomorrow I'm gonna have to stream 1 hour later. Actually, I think before Lexi raided, I was talking about how I had an interview scheduled tomorrow. It's 5 p. It starts at 5 p.m. goes until like 5:45 ish. And so I'll probably start my stream an hour later tomorrow. just because I'll be doing an interview. It's like one of those, it's the, what do they call them? Behavioral question interviews. They're like, tell me about a time you had a conflict. How did you resolve it? What would you change? That's like the only one I studied for. Normally when people study for interviews, they typically study for like technical stuff, like, oh yeah, I'm going to study like system design, I'm going to study like coding. I'm just like, that stuff's easy. I passed that one like really easily. The questions I'm not sure about are those kinds of questions. What are your conflicts? I don't know. I don't have conflicts. Did you study our core principles? Yeah. Had a work interview where my phone went off and Barry the light started flickering. Yeah, what if you're doing an interview and you had your VTuber stream on in the background? Actually, one thing I tend to do is that I normally leave Twitch streams on in the background when I'm at work. And when I have to like do a meeting or something, I usually just mute the stream that I'm watching. But sometimes the streamer raids into someone else and the audio becomes unmuted. And I know, I'll just be like, it'll be quiet, and then the streamer raids someone. And then suddenly it's like, yo, welcome in raiders, welcome. I was like, holy frick, I forgot I had Twitch open. And then like rush to close the tab. Gotta mute the tab. Yeah, you can right click the tab at the top to mute it. What if you entered a Zoom call and your Live 2D was still on? I don't have VTube Studio installed on my work PC, fortunately. I'm the storm that is approaching. I don't actually know what Bury the Light is, I'll be honest. I don't know music. You think I know music or video games? I don't know either of those. Yeah, common thing, people just leave streams on during work. It's like a podcast. Some people listen to podcasts at work. I just have Northern Lion streams. See, normally streams at like from noon to 5 p.m, which is perfect. It works out just perfectly. But yeah, I've been studying for I don't know. Because normally when someone asks you about conflicts, they're like looking for something that's not like a real conflict. It's like some minor thing that you were able to resolve. And when I think back, I'm just like, I don't really have that many conflicts with my coworkers. But obviously they don't want to hear that, right? They're not going to believe it when you say, I don't typically have conflicts. They're going to be like, okay, this guy obviously has a lot of things wrong with him. We can infer by the tone of his voice that he actually has a lot of conflicts, he just doesn't want to tell us about them. But no, I'm like a pretty agreeable person. I don't typically argue with people. I'm not too prideful about my work. If someone disagrees with something that I suggested, I'm just like, alright, whatever. You can go with your way. And then if their way ends up being wrong, I'm not like, I told you so. I'm normally just like, I mean, I'll say that internally in my head. I'll be like, yeah, we should have just went with my way. But I don't say out loud like, oh, if you had listened to what I said, we wouldn't have been in this situation. But we all know it. It doesn't need to be said. That's me, though. Good times. We have good times. Agreeable. Yeah, literally agreeable. The most agreeable person. I don't know. I don't know what kind of questions they're gonna ask. I resolved the conflict by unleashing a sick 80 hit combo. No. That's only valid if you're like applying to be a fighting game. Actually, applying to be a fighting game? No. Applying to be a fighting game character. Maybe someone in the UFC. Do they even do interviews? Probably just anyone who can fight. You can just qualify. They probably have like tournaments. Welcome in Shima Panic. My conflict is I need money. Yeah, they ask you like, why are you interested in this job? It's like, I don't know. Jobs provide you with money, and you need money to pay for things. And I would like to have some money. I would like to have some money. money can be exchanged for goods and services, and then you go into the history of like capitalism. Capitalism forces you to do labor for in exchange for currency that you can exchange. Welcome, Cole. I don't know, normally when they ask me that kind of stuff, in all the recent interviews that I've done, they usually ask like, oh yeah, what made you look into our company? My answer is always just like, oh yeah, I was just looking for jobs that program in Rust and were not cryptocurrency related. And this is like one of the 10 companies that has that and offers remote work. And they're usually like, oh yeah, that makes sense. There's a lot of people doing crypto. Some of them, I think most of the ones that I've interviewed at, they're like, oh yeah, crypto, yeah, that's stupid. I think the most recent one of the guys was just like, oh yeah, there's a lot of things doing crypto. I don't judge though. And I'm just here thinking like, well, I judge. I judge very hard. Anyone doing crypto, I'm judging. But I don't know, maybe that guy was fine with it, but I'm not. Yo, can we look at that? We balanced everything. Yeah, interviews suck for both parties. I also hate doing them. As someone on the interviewing side, it's just like it takes so much time, right? I have projects that have deadlines, and then when the recruiter emails me like, hey, you're scheduled to do an interview at this time, I'm just like, well, I have like something else to do, but I can't just like decline this. And then you're desperately looking for something like, okay, I mean, this guy seems good enough. I was talking about this yesterday. Like, so we're interviewing a few people at our company, and I feel like my coworkers' standards are way too high. Like, we've interviewed like a ton of people, and every time they always find something they dislike about them. I think in all of my interviews, I've basically just said yes. I give them the benefit of the doubt. Like, if it seems like they're capable of learning, right, I'm just like, alright, it's fine. We can deal with this. But most of my coworkers, they're just like, oh yeah, this guy didn't know this thing. I don't know, I kind of expected him to know more. I'm just like, you can't expect someone to like know everything immediately. They can't all be as good as me. just kidding. Oh yeah, good conflict scenario? Oh shoot, yeah. I could bring that up, yeah. If they ask me disagreements with coworkers, I could talk about my interviews. I could be like, yeah, we've interviewed people. It seems like they're too strict on their standards. Recruiters replying after a month of no contact to ask for interview time slot. Yeah. I've interviewed at a few places, and this is the first one in recent history that actually got past the initial phone screening. So like I think I've done two places that I've applied to. They've replied. I had a call with the initial non-technical phone screen person. They're just like, this is what the company is about, which is kind of weird. Also, I should talk about this. For tech companies, they tend to think that you're not familiar with what the company does. They're usually surprised because I think most people applying to be software engineers, they just apply to like a bunch of a bunch of different places, and they don't look too deep into what the actual company does. So then when they're explaining what the company does to you, and you're like, oh yeah, I know, I looked at the websites, they're always like, oh wow, really? Right? I think for traditional jobs, they usually expect you to like be familiar with the company, what they do, their values, and stuff like that. For programming, it's just like they assume you know nothing. They're gonna explain everything to you. Maybe their values though. There's probably like a page on their website that's like, our company respects, transparency and honesty and collaboration. And then when you do the behavioral question, you just come in and be like, oh yeah, what are my values? I love honesty and communication. Basically just tell them exactly what's on their website. Also, welcome in Probs Not Jack, Jose, and Caleb Harris. It's truly hard to find a job when companies take a long time to interview me. It's true. It's very true. Anyway, the two companies that I was talking about that I've applied at, I did the initial phone screen. I did like the initial technical screening with the manager, and then they just ghosted me. I didn't even get to the part where I could like code stuff or like do like a system architecture design or anything. Not until this one. The ones that I did this week, I basically sort of, in my opinion, I think I aced them. I did pretty well. The one that I did yesterday, I basically solved the problem. If he had given me one more minute, I could have had the entire thing working. But he basically stopped me right before I was about to fix the one bug that was remaining. But I think I did pretty well on those. I ended up talking the whole time. My time as a streamer has prepared me for being able to talk for long periods of time. Because one of the things, if you're like an interviewer, typically if you're doing like a coding exercise, hopefully like the person that you're interviewing, they're like explaining what they're actually doing instead of just being in silence for like 5 minutes while they're thinking. Right, as a streamer, I have a tendency to avoid dead air as much as possible. So I think that kind of carried over into the interview. Like normally when people do programming stuff, live coding, they're just like, they're silent, they're thinking, they're not used to talking, expressing their thoughts in real time. So they're just like, they'll start typing stuff but not explaining what their thought process is. As soon as I went into that, I was just like, oh yeah, I'm gonna use this thing, I'm gonna define a struct that has these fields. I'm thinking of implementing it this way. I know there's something in the standard library that does this and this. I know more recent versions of Rust, if you do a print line with this statement, you know, it prints out, oh yeah, if you don't want to do that, you can use a debug statement. I'm basically talking the whole time, and I thought it was good. Hopefully it's good, I don't know. Maybe the guy's just like, this guy talks way too much. He sounds like a freaking Twitch streamer. I'm gonna cancel this guy. I'm gonna find this guy's Twitch channel. Gonna go in there, tell him that he failed his interview. That would suck. I've had a few people do whiteboard exercises in silence. That's the one where you have to explain like exactly what you're thinking though. Like if you have people just draw some squares and not say what they are, they're just like, I'm just gonna draw some boxes. Here's the database. Here's a line connecting the database to I don't know. But connected the database to the cloud. You just draw a cloud, it's like a vague thing representing the cloud. We do not hire streamers. You're not allowed to discriminate. There are policies that say they cannot discriminate based on gender, religion, orientation, or streamer status. If you're a VTuber, you're legally protected. You're a protected group under the eyes of the law. They're not allowed to. I'm gonna report them. If they don't hire me because I'm a streamer specifically, I'm gonna report them to the Better Business Bureau or whatever. Welcome in the floor. You're part of the Lexi raid. I saw you there earlier. Man. Let's see, Jose says, I was playing Hitman 3, they launched a new map. I have never played Hitman, but I've watched some streamers play it. It seems fun. I'm not sure if I would be into it personally, but it's good to know. Yes, time to be a VTuber. You can do it. If you become a VTuber, I'll check out your stream. Right? That's the cool thing about the indie VTuber scene, is that if you watch smaller streamers and you're like a regular in their chat and you kind of know the other regulars, they'll probably watch you if you debut. That's the difference. Like if you're mostly like a corporate VTuber watcher, and you know, maybe you're in the fan discords or whatever, and you're gonna debut as like a streamer, they probably don't care. Most of the time, they're just like, I don't know, just some other guy, because they're used to watching the big streamers. If you're in a community that mostly watches small streamers, and there's like a new streamer from the community, you're just like, yeah, we're gonna watch them. That's cool. It's very social. Yeah, it's cool. The day I open up a company, I will interview every employee with a streaming avatar. Yeah, what if your CEO is a VTuber? What if that happens? You can't question them. If you ask them the question, what if one of the interviews, you interview with the CEO, and they have like a VTuber, they're using Live2D, and then you're not allowed to ask, like, hey, why are you using Live2D? As soon as you ask that, you're disqualified. That's the filter. That'd be cool. Welcome in, Choco Jacks. Isn't Hitman like modern day Assassin's Creed? I've never played Assassin's Creed. I have no idea. Hitman is kind of like a puzzle game. It's like a timed puzzle game. It's sort of like you wait for the targets to go in a certain direction, and then you pick up some items and then you assassinate them. You can use disguises. You can dispose of their body. It's cool. Met so many people with diverse interests. Yeah, VTubing is cool. Love that indie VTuber scene. Can't believe it took me this long to really understand the concept of indie VTubers. I don't know, for the longest time I've just been watching corporate VTubers. I was like, this is cool. I have no, I don't know how to get into the indie VTuber world. I don't even know where to start. There's like so many of them. They all seem to somehow know each other. And after like watching a bunch of them, now I understand. You just do raids. You be in a community that interacts with other communities pretty often. And then you learn about other streamers. And then it's Pog. Everyone's pogging, and it's a good time. Can't wait until it's socially acceptable to use a VTuber model for professional stuff. Maybe at some place they'll have that. I know, I mentioned this a while back. I think on Zoom or some other conferencing software, they have something that's similar to VTuber models. It's not anime, but like I think you can become a bear if you wanted to. You can become a squirrel. It's like a 3D squirrel. It's kind of like the iPhone ones. Like I think iPhone has a way where you can become an emoji and like it'll represent your facial movements in real time. The day when not one of my managers, like there's like a manager on a different team. I think the day on his last day, he was doing like Zoom calls. He was just a squirrel. He was just like, "Hello, yo, I downloaded this new software. I'm a bear now." And that's it. No one questioned it. Probably if he was like an anime girl, people would have questioned it, but like, you know, a 3D squirrel, that's fine. That's fine. Everyone accepts that. Maybe if it was like an anthropomorphic, like furry squirrel, people would have questioned it, but it was just like a regular cartoon squirrel. Yeah. I don't know. It's cool. I wonder if the I'm not a cat Zoom call thing advanced things. Yeah, that was the thing. What was that? Some sort of government meeting? Some sort of city Zoom call? I don't know. The thing about indie VTubers is that the smaller the audience, the bigger the VTuber circle gets. Yeah, there's a lot of overlap between VTuber watchers of small indie VTubers. It's pretty cool. Cool seeing how people know each other. It's like, whoa, how does this person know this other person? You find out that one time, like 2 years ago, they raided this other person, and then they had like a mutual friend that raided this other person. Yeah, that's cool. It's like when someone raids you and like they're following you, and then I follow back, and then I check out their streams, and then I become like a lurker in their stream. That's cool. And then they lurk in my screen, my stream. We just have good times lurking in each other's streams, not acknowledging each other. Occasionally sending in an emote in chat. That's me. That's me with some streamers. Like, I'm usually lurking in Chia's stream. Chia VTuber. I'm usually in her streams. I have nothing to say, but I'm there. I'm there, usually, a lot of the time, and it's fun. Oh, it's fishing. Let's say that you would even get fired and you see Wealthy in the screen laying you off. Oh yeah, imagine if your CEO was a VTuber and they had like a massive round of layoffs. Actually, they could probably do that, right? Usually when I've heard apparently at places when they lay off employees, if it's over Zoom, they tell you to turn off your camera, and then the manager also turns off their camera so they don't have to see your crying expression. That feels kind of messed up. Right, I've had, like, when I used to work in an office, when they lay people off, they usually just like go into whatever meeting room they're in, they'll tap them on the shoulder and tell them to like go to a different room, and then they just tell you, hey, you're getting laid off. Don't even go to your desk, we'll send you your stuff in the mail. They escort you to the elevator and like tell you to leave. You don't have a chance to like pack up your stuff or tell your coworkers that it's your last day. It's kind of messed up. Like, ideally, you'd at least tell them, right? You know, you could be like, hey everyone, this is your last day. I guess they don't want people like crying in the office, cleaning up their stuff. It's just a bit like, it's weird. I don't know. I would hate being a manager and having to like fire someone or just tell them that they're not employed anymore. I think one of my managers had to do it, and he didn't like the whole thing where they tell you to turn off your camera. It's like, it feels so impersonal. Yeah, some people, I guess some people might retaliate. We usually have like security. Actually, I read there was like an internet thread on Hacker News. People usually talk about like tech stuff. I think one person said like at their company they fired a bunch of people, or they laid off a bunch of people, and then they had the security guard bring them all to the elevator, and then after he had the security guard escort everyone out of the building, they laid off that security guard. So they had like a different security guard go up to that guy and say, hey, you're also laid off, we're gonna escort you. I know you just escorted like 100 people out of the building, but now it's your time to go. And it's just like, oh, imagine doing that. That'd be so messed up. Imagine being that security guard. Man, I had to like ruin a bunch of people's days, and then I also get laid off. Be freaked up. I don't know. It's messed up. A lot of companies are laying people off because, you know, COVID. They have to close down a bunch of places. It's hecked up. Anyway, I've just been talking. I missed a lot of chat messages. Yeah. NoraCat, I remember hearing about NoraCat. Love when small VTubers raid each other to the point that all their viewers are following that circle. Yeah, there's a lot of overlap. Enjoy it, it's fun. It's fun. You can, yeah, if your boss lays you off and they're using a live 2D avatar, they can enable their crying. Actually, imagine if instead of telling you to turn off your webcam, like, okay, don't turn off your webcam, just enable live 2D mode. So that they can't see your real crying face, but they can see like some anime character default smiling animation. You don't have to feel bad. You go, oh, look at this anime character. Look at this squirrel. I'm not telling like a real person to. Actually, it could even be client side. What if like instead of telling you to turn off your webcam, you just broadcast your webcam to? What the frick? That's a wolf. Holy frick! Oh, hold on. No, I need to show you guys this. Do you see this? No, it's running. Do you guys see? Oh, frick! I've never seen that before. There's a wolf right there. Picture. I think it was too far away. Wait, is it still there? It's too dark, I can't tell. Is it still there? Oh frick, you guys see that? Yo. You saw that, right? There was a shadow. Ah man. It's so dark. Okay, I'm sure if you look at the VOD and you look at the grass, there's like a wolf or something. Screenshot of the block. Yeah, it's there. It's there. It's real. There's a wolf. It might have looked like really tiny on screen. I don't know what it looks like here. Yeah, it like ran that way. Right, it's real. Yeah, okay. Some people laid people off and rehired so they'd get people on lower salaries. That might be the case, yeah. Maybe if you've been there for like 5 years and you haven't contributed something, you're just like, this guy's gotten a bunch of promotions and he doesn't actually do anything useful. So we're just gonna lay him off and get someone who has equivalent experience for like half the money. That's messed up. This is the most excited I've ever seen you. You haven't seen me react to the bear. The first time I saw a bear on stream, I was so excited. No one believed me. The bear, it was like over there. Literally, the bear was over there. I've literally never seen that. I've been playing this game for like 80 hours or 70 hours or something. I've seen bears. I've seen deer. I've never seen whatever the heck that was. That was like a wolf. It was like, it's too dark to tell. Like in my headset, so in the headset it actually looks much darker than you guys are seeing it on the screen. So it's possible that if I were to look at the VOD and I zoomed in very closely, you might be able to make out what it actually was. But I think the chat window is blocking part of it. But there was definitely some sort of shape. It was like a creature. I thought I missed it. I could have rode closer to it. I thought it like went away, but I don't know. I can't believe it. That's amazing. This game is awesome. It was a bear. No, it wasn't a bear. It was like a wolf. I actually know there are wolves in this game because you hear them, right? Occasionally you'll just hear like a wolf howling in the distance. But anyway, yeah, it's really cool. I like nighttime. It's raining. You got the chill sounds of rain. You got the radio playing some lo-fi BGM. It looked like this on my screen. I'm gonna check. Yeah, I can't tell. I don't know. But if you look in the VOD, once this VOD is up, if you look at the grass, there's probably something there. Yeah, it moved around, right? You saw something move. There was something there. It was real. It was a real creature. Some sort of thing moving around. Aw, man. Okay. Wolfie, what would you say if you had to lay us off? I'm not trained in this kind of stuff. I think normally when you're a manager, at some places they give you like training, right? You're like anti-discrimination training. You got like training on how to handle certain conflicts with coworkers, how to manage people. They probably tell you how to lay people off at some point. But I have no idea. I'd just be like, hey, I'm sorry to let you know this, but the company has decided it's time to let you go. I know you've been working here for like 20 years. I've only joined the company like yesterday. Imagine if they did that. Imagine if they had someone join the company and then their first thing that they did was to fire someone or to lay someone off. Man. Someone probably has done that. Someone probably in their first week of being a manager has had to fire someone. What if they hire someone just to fire someone? They're just like, I'm just gonna hire, instead of firing someone, I will hire someone. I'll tell them to lay someone else off to get all the hate. And then I'll lay off the person that fired. It's like the security guard situation. Except presumably that security guard has been working there for a while. I think I should hydrate. It's been about an hour. It's hydration time. I'm gonna go drink some water. Okay. I found a better picture of the creature from the VOD. I think you're gonna post something like something that's not actually the creature. I think I'm kind of suspicious about this thing that you're posting. Chat, can you confirm? I'm going to post the Walfa's sus. The new emoji that I have that we can use. It's a thing. I see it coming, but I want to know what it is. Is it safe to show on stream? What if it's not safe to show on stream? I don't know, chat, you gotta tell me what it is. Denchi wouldn't troll us. Denchi's real. It's real. It's safe. Is it stick bug? Let's see what it is. Oh, it actually is. Okay. What is that? Among Us? It's Among Us? I see what you did there, Denji. The sus emoji was correct. Amogus. It is indeed Amogus. I knew it'd be something. I knew it. I expected it. You can see the vague shape. You can see me going up to it. I was like, is that a bear? It's Amogus. I also thought, I was like, wait a second, that doesn't look like what I saw. Oh man. Unbearable. How could Denchi do this to us? You can't trust him ever again. He went through all the effort of taking a screenshot of the Twitch stream and then editing Among Us silhouette in there. He went through so much effort just to do this. Imagine if I just didn't click the link. We never would have... all the 30 seconds... Well, you can do that in 30 seconds. Professional image editor, Denchi, __. What would be your breakup script if you would break up with chat? I don't know. Do you think I know how to do that? I don't know how to do that. No idea. Like, hey chat, let's see what today is. Exclamation mark today. Oh, today is National National Ice Cream Sundae Day. Okay, we're gonna go raid. We're gonna go raid this other person. And then I'll just never talk to you again. Just like, yeah, let's go raid Iron Mouse. Send you over to Iron Mouse, and then I'll just leave. And then I just don't show up again. I just stop streaming. And then I debut as the new member of Holo Stars EN. Imagine if I did that. What if I did that? What if I just became Holo Stars EN Generation 2? And then the day before the debut, instead of doing a graduation stream, I just raided like a large streamer, and then I just never showed up on the next day. I just never show up. Like, see you guys. And it would be cool. What if I just raided like a channel that... What if I raided myself? What Yeah, so actually, yeah, what if what I did, what if someone like literally on the day that you're debuting, if you raid your own stream, you could probably do that, right? What if someone, yeah. YouTube has raids now? What if I did my graduation stream on YouTube? And then I was like and then on the official corporate VTuber account, I enable raids from the channel. And they'd be like, alright, we're gonna raid, there's this new streamer, this new corporate streamer. I'm just gonna raid them, I'll see you guys there. You raid them and then you go into your debut stream. It's like, hey, yo, welcome in raiders, and then you have like the same voice. Someone could do that. What if I did that? What if I did that? I could do that. Yeah. Welcome in, Kari Punko. I would never do that. I will be an indie VTuber forever. Welcome in, Robomoo. Yeah, the new Holostar streamer. The new Niji Sanji En streamer, Wolfie Wolfington. Yeah, Cole, yeah, that's what I said. I suggested this. Ray Germa. All these methods are just ghosting? No. No. I would never ghost anyone. I don't ghost people. It's not ghosting if you never replied, right? Some people are like, if you DM someone and they never replied in the first place, they're like, oh, this person ghosted me. I think ghosting is only really relevant if like you talk to them and they talk back at least once and then they stop replying. If they just never reply to you in the first place, I don't think that counts as ghosting. That's just if you don't know them, I mean. Welcome I can't talk. Welcome a Silver Golden Flame. You should do that. You should apply just to do that. I will not do that. Some people call it ghosting. Like, I wanted to commission this artist to do something, but they just ghosted me. But no, it's like if they didn't know you at all, if they never replied, then it doesn't count. Hello, Triage. We're talking about ghosting. Yeah, I don't know. It's fun. Streaming is fun. I keep wanting to watch some of the new members of Holostars EN and Niji EN. But the ones that I want to watch, they just stream at weird times. Not really weird times, just like times that are inconvenient for me. Wait, actually, I think one thing I noticed, the new generations that debuted, they tend to stream at around the same time every day, which seems to be unlike previous generations. Right, Vesper usually streams at like 1 PM Eastern Time and also 1 AM Eastern Time. Neither of those times really work well for me. And then like Maria from Niji En, she streams at 2 AM Eastern Time. Those are like the two streamers that I want to watch, but they stream too late for me, so I don't actually have time to watch them. And I tweeted about this on Twitter, but I don't watch many VODs nowadays. In the past, I used to sit down every stream that I missed. I would just watch the full VOD, usually at 2x speed. But nowadays, I don't really have the time for that. I mean, I do have the time for it, I would just rather be doing other things. Maria said she was going to experiment with different times. Cool. Hopefully she streams, like, slightly earlier. I would like to actually watch her streams, because, I don't know, she seems cool. Both of the times that I've watched part of the VODs of her streams, I just click around in the video at random timestamps just to see what's going on. Both of the last two VODs, the timestamps that I skipped around to, she was talking about Aikatsu both times. I don't know, I mentioned I was excited when I saw she was an Aikatsu fan. It's like, oh cool, but now I can't actually watch her because of her time zone. And then I skipped through the VOD. The first time, she had like a Q&A, someone was asking like, oh yeah, who's your favorite Aikatsu character? I saw that moment. And then the Apex VOD from yesterday, I think someone in Japanese asked her about Aikatsu, and she answered in Japanese that she loves Aikatsu. Yeah, everyone who watches Aikatsu, right? They love Aikatsu. All the half a dozen... There's dozens of Aikatsu fans in the West. There's literally dozens of us. Whoa, my hand. It's cool. It's good times. You should watch Aikatsu. Actually, I don't know. I can't suggest it because there's no way to legally watch it in with English subtitles. There used to be a way you could watch it legally. There used to be like a website called Daisuki. They had official English subs of the first 50 episodes of Aikatsu. But then they went out of business or something, so they're not available anymore. You could also, if you have like Japanese TV or Japanese Hulu, you could watch Aikatsu, but without English subs. I mean, it's like a kids show, so like they don't use very complicated Japanese. It's like if you want to learn Japanese, you could watch Aikatsu. I like Aikatsu, but I don't know if I'm enthusiastic enough to be considered a fan. You can be a fan. There's no gatekeeping. I'm sure that the few dozen Aikatsu fans in the West will appreciate it. There needs to be more Aikatsu fans. I would be excited. I'm sure there's probably like some corporate VTubers that have like some obscure anime interest, kind of like Aikatsu. There's probably someone like me, like instead of Aikatsu, someone's like looking forward to, you know, someone saying my favorite. If someone put Hidamari Sketch on their anime list, right? Every VTuber when they do a debut, they typically have a slide where they talk about their favorite anime and manga. I don't know if I've ever seen someone put Hidamari Sketch on there. I would be pretty excited. I love Hidamari Sketch. What if someone put like I don't know, what's a somewhat obscure show that you'd be excited to see? I know Selene. Selene had she put Precure on her list. I don't know if she actually talks about Precure that much. But I know some people were excited about that. If someone put Prepara on their list, that'd be cool. Need wider VTuber. Yeah, what if what if Ume Tente? What if she made Ume Tente is the artist for Hidamari Sketch and Madoka. What if she designed a VTuber? What if did she just design like a really wide VTuber? That'd be cool. I'm sure one day it could happen. What is your favorite fast food place? I don't really go to fast food places. I'm not really much of a fast food consumer. I don't know, Popeyes is pretty good. Popeyes has good fried chicken. Other than that, I don't know. I haven't had McDonald's in years. I heard In-N-Out is pretty good. In-N-Out, the burger place in like California. I don't know what else is there. I've never had Taco Bell. I've never had Wendy's. Never had Jack in the Box. I don't even know what that is. I've never even seen a Jack in the Box. Do they even exist in the East Coast? I don't think I've ever had Pizza Hut. I've had Domino's. As someone who lives in New York City, there's much better pizza options here. Whoa, that's loud. Some loud thunder. Yeah, typically if you live in New York, you could probably get some pretty good pizza that's not Pizza Hut or Domino's or Papa John's. Usually not much reason to get those. I've also never had Five Guys burgers and fries, but I've been in one. There's I know they have peanut shells all over the place. I've heard they're pretty generous with their fries, but I've never actually had a Five Guys burger or fry. Oh, I've been to White Castle. It's okay. You can indeed still just get a. You can still get a slice for $1. There are some places that advertise 99-cent pizza, but it's never. It's actually $1. They just put 99 cents to make it look nice. If you pay them $1, and they will not give you the 1 cent back. And yeah, actually the dollar slices, tax is included in the $1. So it's not like oh it's $1, but it's like actually $1.08. It's actually $1. They don't have to deal with change or anything. Those places are usually cash only, unless you order like large quantities of pizza. Because you're not gonna like if someone goes like buys a dollar slice and pays like with a credit card, that'd be stupid. We'd like take off 32 cents plus 2.7%, so that pizza is actually like 68 cents or something. Imagine advertising a dollar slice getting slapped for not having an extra 15 cents. Do they not have? They don't have taxes. They don't have food tax in Finland. I don't know. Usually, it's one thing I like about Japan. When I went to Japan, they usually have tax listed on the price. So instead of like you as a tourist having to guess what the tax rate is in Japan, you just feel like, okay, this thing is this price, and then they do like plus tax. They give you the full price. They do, but it's included in the cost. Yeah, I feel like they should do that. They should include like tipping. Should not be a thing here. Tipping sucks. I hate tip culture. Be like, oh yeah, okay, just give them like 15%, or you know, maybe if they're good, give them like 20-something%. I don't know. It's just stupid. They should just include it in the price. Do I play VR chat at all? When I first got my VR headset, I used to. I've never played. I've played in a public lobby once. I don't like interacting with strangers in VR. But I've done it once in the Niji-Sanji world. It was kind of fun. I don't know. I didn't talk that much. It's like people recognize me. That's Wolfie? Is that the Wolfie Wolfington? Is that people like, oh yeah, I love your art, man. Just like, thank you. I'm just here to chill. I don't need to be surrounded by people. Here in Panama, we do not have food tax. When is tax included and not included in certain things? I don't know. I just wish taxes rounded off or were included. Yeah, I feel like that'd be better for everyone. Right? You don't want a case where like someone's like online, and then they don't know the full price. I think usually when I used to go out to buy stuff, I would calculate the cost of the thing plus tip. Like I'd have the calculator app on my phone. I'd be like, okay, it's like $5 times 1.08875 or something. And then I would show up with exact change, right? I wouldn't go up to the cash register. They tell me I just give them a $10 bill. No, I would give them $5.05 or whatever. I was prepared. I used to do this stuff. I had the exact number of cents. I think it's much easier to do that in Japan. When I was on my Japan trip, I had so much change. I just had the exact number. I knew the optimal amount of coins to pay with to come out of it with fewer coins. I can't talk. I don't know how to talk anymore. Yeah. Tax for eating. Pubs suck, although VCAT and Sanrio Fest were fun. I've never been to, I don't know, one of those VR chat worlds that had Virtual Comic Cat and Sanrio Fest. I don't know, I could see it being fun. Exploring places. I feel like if I were to play VR chat, I'd probably play with like people that I knew. Right, one of the few times that I played VR chat, I think I went to the Nijisanji world in a private instance with Chenna and Big Ham. We had fun. It was good times. Tipping was invented by restaurants because they don't want to pay their employees a proper living wage. Yeah. They want to pay people less and then rely on customers to make up the difference. I've heard that at most places, the wait staff usually, they like distribute the tips between workers and the people cooking. It probably depends on the place, but I've heard that, you know, if they have like a very generous tipper, like some people they tip like because they want to be viral on social media. They want to be the guy that tipped like $1,000 at like a at like a $5 lunch or something. Usually, if they get big tips, I think typically they split those. But I don't know. I've never worked in the food service industry. This fish is small. I think we can release this one. That was a good option. Life is much easier when you can just pay by tapping your phone. I've actually never used that. I've had the credit card that had contactless payment, but I've never actually had like the phone, whatever they call it, Apple Pay, Google Pay. I've never done that. I hate when restaurants already include the tip in the bill. I've seen some places suggest. They would suggest like, okay, 15% tip is this thing. I've been at some places where they actually do it wrong. They say like 15% of this thing is like this price, but that's actually what, 20% of it? Like some places actually, yeah, some places you're not sure if you include like tip after or before tax. I think usually it's before tax. But some places when they suggest like 15% tip, they do it after tax and it usually ends up being like a lot more. And that's how they trick you. If you just go by the number that they say, you'll end up paying a lot more. I mean, technically, you don't even have to tip, right? Like if you can just not tip if you want. It's technically optional, but people will frown upon you. Frown upon you? Yeah, they'll frown upon you for doing it. Comic VCat is fun. I hope they keep doing it. I don't even know how does that even work? Like, do artists have like booths in there? How do you buy stuff? Or do they just have links to the pages where you can actually buy stuff? I have no idea. I've never done it. It's unfair because it redirects the emotion toward the customer and the responsibility is the restaurant owner. I think I've mentioned this before. One of the restaurants that I used to go to, there was a Chinese restaurant. They used to have it so that they had tips, which is normal. But then they did like an experiment one month where they're just like, instead of doing tips, we're just gonna increase the price of everything by like 15% and just pay our workers better. And then they got like worse business for it. Right, even though you're paying the same amount, right? Usually the minimum tip is like 15%. They're just like, we're just gonna increase all of our prices by just flat 15%, we're not gonna accept tips anymore. They got fewer people coming in, and they had to like reverse it. They're just like, okay, I guess this doesn't work. I guess people love tipping because it's so ingrained in the culture. Like if you just see on the list, they're just like, we don't accept tips, but our prices are 15% higher. People get upset. I don't know. I wish tipping culture was not a thing. I got the same 3 people delivering my food every time. Yeah, I guess maybe it depends where you live. Also, yeah, probably if you're ordering food versus like going to a place. Right, because if you go to a place long enough and the people don't recognize you, or like if you're going somewhere and you don't intend to go back there ever again, maybe if you really wanted to not tip, it would be a jerk move, but you know, what's in this? It has no negative impact for you specifically. Have you guys ever been to a restaurant like more recent enough? No, not more recent enough. You guys ever been to a restaurant often enough that the people recognize you? If you like go somewhere where where they know your regular order. I think when I was in high school. Wow, that's loud. Some loud thunder. Yeah, when I was in high school, my friends and I used to go to this one Chinese food place a lot during lunch, and I would always order the same thing. And I think they recognized me every time. So there was one time when the store was really crowded. Sorry, the restaurant was really crowded. There was no line. Everyone was just like crowding around the cash register, and so I couldn't actually get my order in. But then the person working there, they recognized me. They knew that I always ordered the same thing. So when they saw me come in, they knew it was crowded. They started preparing my usual order before I even ordered, and then they just called me. They didn't know my name, but they're just like, "Hey, I know you always order this. Here's your order." But that was the one day I didn't have enough money. I was planning on ordering something else, like something besides my normal order. So I was like, oh, I actually was gonna order something else. I don't actually have money for this. And she was like, oh, it's fine. Next time you just pay it. Just pay it next time. And so I gave her, it's like normally like $3.50 or $4 or something. I had like $2. Yeah, she let me pay next time. But it was fine. I paid next time. I think she actually even gave me like an extra piece of chicken. It's like a little extra chicken in there. What if I just never came back? What if that was like my last day? I was just like, haha, free food. Tells me I can pay again next time. I'll just never show up. I'll just never show up. It's my last day. I've graduated. No. When I was just still in university. Yeah, I feel like that kind of stuff happens usually when you're in school. When you're like a college student with no money, just go to a place, order the cheapest thing every time. Yes, and they welcome you by name. How did the people at the store know your name? Do they like, if you pay by card, I guess they can see your card and they're like, okay, this is your name? But do you just go up to them and be like, hello, my name is Loafkey. I would like to order this thing. Sounds like she had a crush. No, I was. What do you? I think you're misinterpreting. This is someone that was like in her 30s or 40s. I was like a high school student. If that was a crush, that would have been really weird. I don't think so. I think it's just if someone goes to your store often enough, you recognize them. So I had a friend that used to work at Fridays, and one day a customer was being extra rude. And she sneezed in the customer's food. Do people? I'm assuming people probably do that. People just like spit in your food. I don't know. Maybe judging by some VTuber fan reactions in chat, maybe they actually want that. VTuber fans be weird in chat sometimes. Like, oh yeah, I would pay extra if the streamers spit in my food. No. People messed up. People are messed up. Order online and collect. Oh yeah, I guess if they see your name. If they deliver to the same place every day. Oh, I see you ordered something different today. What's going on? You okay? Maybe they strike up a combo with you and eventually get to the point of what's your name. I've never had that happen. I've been to restaurants pretty often. Never to the point where someone would ask for my name. Spit in your burger? No. Y'all weird. Burger King foot lettuce? I can't talk. Burger King foot lettuce. I haven't been fishing like at all. Let's go to a different radio station. We've been on volume 9 for long enough. Lo-Fi volume 10. Yeah, when the VTuber spit costs extra. Fuzzy? Fuzzy what? Yeah, these are all lo-fi. I don't know, people in VTuber chats just need to chill. It's like, maybe it's funny like the first few times, but like in every chat, every time there's always people saying some questionable things. Wolfie food deliver. I would never deliver food. I would not do a job where I have to interact with customers. That just feels like a lot of stress. I would not subject myself to something like that. Customer service, it's not the life for me. Ideally, that would be the life for no one. Ideally, in a world, no one would have to interact with customers at all. People who work in retail or the food service industry, just relieve them of like all the stress. I think I remember reading a Twitter post that was like, there should be like one day of the year where food service industry people and customer service are allowed to punch a what am I saying? They should just be allowed to punch a customer with no persecution. That would make customers it'd make them respect people. Because they don't know what day it could be. It could be in different, that's called the purge. Yeah, specifically for food service industries. They should be given exactly one free punch. Once per year. No, just I don't know. Any customer. What if it's a guy in a wheelchair? I don't know. I'm not endorsing this. I'm just saying there's a Twitter post that suggested this, and I just remembered it. Denchi, we're not getting into specifics. I think this is the biggest one of these fish I've seen. These fish are normally really small. Is this the largest one I've seen? I don't even know what species of fish this is. Is it this one? Verstoma? No. It weighs 0? No. Whatever, I don't know. I endorse this. Yeah, you don't know. The person you're talking to, you don't know if they've used up their single punch yet. right? They could have used it last week. They could have stocked up like 5 punches. It's like vacation days. If you don't use them, they don't roll over to the next year. So like at the end of the year, you gotta be extra careful. Around Christmas time, someone could have stocked up like 10 punches. Who knows? Doing an elbow drop with Girl Scout for their cookies. I've never had people going door to door selling Girl Scout cookies here. I think the neighborhood that I live in doesn't have a lot of people going door to door. Like even Halloween, right? You guys see people on Halloween ringing your doorbell. Like I live here, and I think I've only ever gotten that once. And we were just like, we don't have candy. No one ever comes here. I don't know. We just don't have people doing that. Get to the end of the year and have to punch a slightly annoying kid. Yeah. It's like, I don't know. You have to be extra careful. Let's go to a place. Like, I could be punched. Haven't had Girl Scout cookies in a bit. What is the best Girl Scout cookie? I don't think they're really that good. I think people overhype them. People are like, yo, I love Thin Mints. I love whatever coconut. I don't know. No, I think they're just okay. They're just fine. They're not like significantly better than other kinds of cookies. You know, I might as well stand for this. I'm gonna stand up. Because I've been like sitting down all day. I'm gonna stand. I'll be standing in VR. There we go. Last place I got Brazilian candy. Never had 2 kids. Heard they like going lower floors. But yeah, do you guys ever have to do a thing as a kid where you had to sell candy? I think a long time ago. Might have been when I was in 5th grade. I think our school had like this fundraiser thing where we wanted to go on a field trip, or like a multi-day trip. And if you wanted to get part of the money deducted from your expenses, you could sell candy. And so I had like a few days where I would just go outside with this box of candy and sell them. I think my uncle was uncomfortable with with me having to interact with so many strangers, so he ended up just buying all the chocolate from me. What the heck? I think it was like $40 worth of chocolate. If you sold it all, they gave you like $25 or something. I think I sold like... Outside of that, I think I sold like three chocolates. I don't know. I didn't mind doing it. I think he didn't want me just going out in public being like, oh, get random people to buy stuff from me. Kids usually don't come on Halloween if your place is completely dark. I have never trick-or-treated. This is one of the things. I've never done trick-or-treating. I don't know, I've never done it. I think the place that I live just tended not to do it that often. Like I lived in an apartment building with my grandparents. I don't know if just like the people living there, we just didn't do it. Is that legal? Forcing kids to work seems to buy. I don't think they didn't force you to do it. You would volunteer to do it. If you wanted to sell candy, you could do it. It's like opt in. So that was something. My school forced our class to work on renovating a school for free. What? Now that sounds like child labor. that sounds illegal. Forcing your kids to work on renovating a school for free? I don't like that. I just turn off all lights and pretend I'm not home. Do they do trick-or-treating a lot in Germany? I actually never thought about this. Like, I know in the US and Canada, trick-or-treating is part of the culture. But like in other Western countries, do they? Is it still a thing? Like, I know Japan celebrates Halloween by like having the decorations and stuff, but do they actually go trick-or-treating? I actually have no idea. It's like Halloween is like inherently it's like a Western thing. I have no idea, I don't know. One time for Halloween I went to a neighbor's house who had decorations scary as heck. He gave me and bro a lot of candy. Oh, they were too scary. I know some people, they go all out on Halloween. They put all the like big decorations. They put all the lights, like people on Christmas. They put out all the fancy lights. They have like choreographed of music and everything. Some people put like a ton of big decorations. They'll have like a beheaded zombie on the porch or something. It's like holding a candy box, like reaching to the candy box. Suddenly there's someone there. It jump scares you. I've seen that. I don't know. Not as much over there, but it's getting much more popular these days in Germany. Even with COVID. I feel like with COVID being a thing, I'd be concerned about random strangers coming to my house, ringing my doorbell, asking for candy. Yeah, I would rather not open my door for strangers. I should hydrate. It's been 40 something minutes since last time. Hold on, it's hydrating time. Okay. No trick-or-treating in Japan? Yeah, I thought so. It doesn't seem like it's a thing. Halloween is the best fan art holiday. Is it though? People draw a lot of Halloween fan art. Cosplay? Yeah, it's just like a cosplay. Even in the US, most people like... I think Halloween originally was just like... You dress up as like some scary thing. Now it's just like you just wear whatever the heck you want. Just like a day where you can wear clothing that's different. Doesn't have to be like a werewolf or a zombie. You could be like whatever anime character. It's like going to a convention. Halloween party, yeah. You could dress up as I don't know. I've never really dressed up on Halloween. I've never gone trick-or-treating. Actually, no, I think I've talked about this on YouTube. When I used to stream on YouTube. But there was one year where I think, what was it? On Halloween, there was like a bank or something that had a... They had like a costume contest on Halloween. And my grandpa was like, hey, why don't you guys go? And so we never really dressed up. What my cousins and I did, we had paper plates. We cut 2 eyes in the paper plates for... Sorry, we cut 2 holes in the paper plates for our eyes. We cut like a mouth. We cut a hole for our nose. We wore paper plates. We had tape. We had tape. We put like holes in the back of it. We weren't trying to be anything. We were just wearing paper plates on our face. And we showed up. I don't think we actually entered the contest, but we were there. They gave us candy. And then I have an anecdote to tell on stream. It's like, what are you dressed up as? I don't know. I'm just a guy. I'm just a guy. I'm just a guy who had a paper plate and scissors and tape. Cool. Cool, that's very cool. Here's your candy. Anime conventions for normies. I don't know, conventions. I don't think I'll go to one anytime soon. Welcome in, Dead Man. Next time when I cosplay Wolfie, someone asks what I'm supposed to be. Yo, what if I actually get a cosplayer? What if someone actually cosplays as me? You've had people cosplay as Small Ame before. They've had a Small Ame official mascot at the Hololive Expo. What if someone like, I'm gonna make a cosplay similar to Small Ame, but it's like Wolfie's Live 2D, or Wolfie's VTuber model. And people are like, is that Small Ame? No, that's just a guy. It's just a guy. I don't know. That would be cool. What if Small Ame cosplays as me? What if? Whoa, look chat, you're like off in the distance. Oh no, now you're underwater. There we go. Official walkthrough one. I had someone, I think yesterday or 2 days ago, they included me in a tweet, and they said, I think they super chatted, I think they super chatted Ame saying that they got a Wolfie Ame tattoo of like Small Ame. And so there was a clip of her asking like, oh yeah, I want to see it posted on the Twitter tag. Someone had like a Small Ame tattoo. There have been multiple people that have had Wolfie style small Hololive tattoos. And that's wild to me. I'm just like, why would anyone do that? Why would you ever just have a small Wolfie style Hololive characters tattooed on your body permanently? Unbelievable. Homicide live on the street? No! No! I would never do that. One Halloween I had an orange rain poncho, cut out paper white and blue pixel art for eyes. Clyde? I don't even know the names of the ghosts. I don't know Pac-Man enough to know the names. Clyde? That's the blue one? Yeah. I was reading the Yume wiki today and I am name dropped in the what? Oh, what? I didn't know Create.swf was significant enough that they would put it in the official the Yume wiki. It's not really official, it's just like the one that's used. Oh, Clyde is the orange one? Okay, I don't know. Tattoos aren't permanent? Yeah, but they're sort of permanent. They're effectively permanent. They take a lot of effort to get rid of them. Anyway, the funny thing about that tattoo is like I didn't even draw it. I didn't That wasn't even a Small Ame that I drew myself. There's like bootleg Wolfie art, right? People that trace stuff or like redraw stuff in my style. The tattoo that they got is not even something that I drew. It's like the Ame facing to the left, she has like a slight smile on her face. She says, heh. She's like slight blush. I didn't draw that one. People often attribute that one to me. It's not me. The shape of the body is like slightly different from how I would normally draw it. Can't believe Yume Nikki ripped off your... Yeah, I can't believe they would do that. Unbelievable. Is that even allowed? Oh no, I played Yumeniki like once or twice. I didn't understand it. I don't get the appeal of it. It's like you're just walking around doing things. There's no plot. Actually, that's ironic because nowadays I enjoy games without plot. I have no idea. I should have pointed that. I should have pointed that out. I don't reply to people on Twitter. If people tag my main Twitter, I don't acknowledge it. There have been enough people that have had Wolfie tattoos. I think I retweeted the first time it happened. I was like, what the frick? I'm honored, but also, are you sure you want this thing like on your body for like a long period of time? It's like, it's too much. Like, what if they end up getting cancelled? What if I get cancelled? What if Hololive EN? What if they get cancelled? Now you have something on your body of questionable individuals. You never know. Right? Who what if they got a tattoo of, I don't know. Who's someone that has been cancelled recently? Obama. What if you got a tattoo of Obama? And then you find out he did war crimes. Like, oh no, I have a tattoo of a war criminal on me. I don't know. Who knows? That could happen. What if Small Ame was actually convicted of war crimes? Right? Now you have a Small Ame tattoo, and she's committed many illegal activities. Actually, maybe that's why they want the tattoo. Politics. We're like the US government. Oh, got on. You heard it here first. The rumor comes out. Amelia Watson, small Amelia Watson, has committed war crimes. Doesn't that gap in the clouds look like a heart? Kind of. Pekora would have a cellmate. Didn't she have like Pekora had a official outfit that was like prison themed? And that was the thing. I remember that. Yep. Amelia Watson with the gun. Yeah, you guys are so far away, I can barely read you. Why are you all the way over there? Oh no. Anyway, how's it going? How are you guys doing? What are some fun things you guys have done this week? So besides tomorrow I have the interview at 5 p.m. I also have another interview on Friday. It's at like 1 p.m.-ish. That was one where they were supposed to provide me with like a document earlier in the week, and then they just forgot to do it. So they rescheduled it to Friday. Working, watching Twitch. That sounds like the typical Denchi experience. Watching VTubers. Working on a virtual tube studio. The studio for virtual tubes. No, I still haven't updated my my VTube Studio Rust library to handle the new API types. I just didn't have enough, just didn't feel like doing it. I'll probably get to it at some point. No one even uses my library. I just made it for myself. I'm the only one who uses it. But that's cool. I'll go back to work on Monday. I feel like a lot of people take vacation in the summer. feel like probably like August is the bulk of people's vacation time. Maybe late July. A bunch of new stuff coming. Oh yeah, whatever it is that you're releasing in August that you've hinted, it better be good. It better be exciting. What if you released the big update that you're talking about in August, and it's just like, I'm just like, nothing, it doesn't matter. I'm disappointed. How dare Denchi release this thing? Unbelievable. He hyped us all up, and it was NFTs. He's doing NFTs. NFTs. I will cry. Oh, hopefully it's cool. Maybe it's not NFTs. He was NFTsing the new release in August. Nothing special going on. What's something, I don't know, what if what's something that happened recently besides VTuber debuts? It was forced vacations due to lack of work. Oh yeah, we had that too. I think in the year that COVID first started being a thing, I think last year or 2 years ago, yeah, they made us take a week off. Just because they wanted to pay us for like, they paid us, they reduced our pay by the equivalent of 1 week, and then they just made us not work for that week. You know, COVID, with everyone in this economic situation, I'm gonna pay you 1 week less. I need a vacation. Maybe you should take a vacation. Feels like it would be a good time. With COVID being a thing. I know, I have been taking a vacation all year. Typically what I do is I don't use my vacation days, and then when it's December, the end of December, I'm just like, I have all these days that I haven't taken off. I guess I should take off like 3 weeks. So, and then I do. And in the past it was good because those 3 weeks I would take them to travel to Japan. Now with COVID being a thing, I have nothing to do on those weeks. I'll just be like at home doing nothing. Just like, just be at home watching VTubers. But when it's cold. Because I have nothing else to do. I've only ever traveled to Japan in the winter. I think plane tickets are normally cheaper, like, in the off-season, right? During spring or fall. They're usually pretty expensive. Except on Christmas Day. No one wants to fly on Christmas Day, so the tickets are actually it's like, if you look at the plane ticket prices of like departing flights on let's see, on December 24th they're pretty high, December 26th they're pretty high, and then if you're taking a flight on Christmas itself, the prices, it dips down. Because no one wants to be on an overnight flight on Christmas. Except me, I've done it. All three of my trips to Japan have been on Christmas. Love going on a plane. I don't know. Spending New Year's on the plane is pretty cheap. Yeah, probably. The big holidays, no one wants to be flying. They don't want to be stuck in an airport. Poor pilot flying on Christmas Day. I think, like, not everyone cares about Christmas, right? Like, me having grown up in the US, we're taught that Christmas is like this big deal. Everyone takes Christmas off. Even if they're not Christian, right? I'm not Christian, I'm not religious. Most people, they just associate Christmas with like a time that you take off, you spend with your family or friends or whatever. And then when I went to Japan, I was like, oh right, not everyone actually celebrates Christmas. I know like in like manga and anime, they have like Christmas cakes and stuff like that. But Christmas is not actually like it's not like a day off in Japan. Like I got so used to people taking Christmas and New Year's off. Well, New Year's, I think New Year's is universally usually like a day off. But yeah, Christmas is not actually a holiday over there. Yeah, it's kind of like Valentine's Day, where people go on dates. So I was surprised. I was just like, oh no, my entire worldview has been changed. You mean they don't get Christmas off? That's messed up. But then I was just like, wait, but they don't care. This is not a thing that they grew up caring about. It's just like a regular day, but there's like, you know, maybe there's snow, maybe there's different cakes. Why do they hate Jesus? Wasn't there like there's like a location in Japan that they claim is like the actual burial place of Jesus? Something like that. I don't know. I remember seeing some videos. Valentine's Day. Yeah, they got Christmas, like Japan, they have like many days for dates. They have like Christmas, it's known for being a couple's day. They have Valentine's Day. They have White Day, which is like the month after, Pi Day. It's on Pi Day. March 14th, I think. Exactly 1 month after Valentine's Day. Isn't he buried in the Vatican? I don't know. I have no idea. I'm not religious. What is... Is Jesus even buried? I thought he... Didn't he... What was his lore? Sorry, I'm sorry if Christians are upset by this. Like, what, he got like crucified, and then yeah, he was buried in the cave, and then he came back. And then like, didn't he go? He like went up to heaven or something. I don't know. I don't think he was actually buried. So yeah, so what is that place like in Japan? They say this is where Jesus was buried, but he wasn't. Welcome in, Jacob. Wait, Jacob Cobb, you were here earlier. I forgot to welcome you in. Yeah. I don't know. You guys see, there's a Jesus VTuber. I browse the virtual YouTuber subreddit sometimes. Apparently, there's a Jesus VTuber. He's there. They never said, well, yeah, I guess Jesus. It's just like a regular name. Among Us, no. Can't say that. Amogus. The part of what is that? What is that Among Us emote? T-Owl? T-Owl sus. Yeah, that's a cool dancing emote. I like that one. Aren't there people that think Jesus is buried? Why do I feel like when I say Jesus, it sounds weird? Jesus. Frederick Knudsen? I don't know who that is. Is he a VTuber? Jesus is buried in America? I have no idea. I don't really know religious things. I'm unfamiliar with this world. Jesus crust. Big YouTuber making Pog documentaries, now also a VTuber? What the? I have no idea. I've never heard of this guy. There's probably like a ton of channels that have like multiple millions of subscribers on YouTube that I've like never heard of. They're just like subculturally famous. Like, if you talk about people that make YouTube documentaries, people probably have some ideas, but like, as someone who never watches those, I'm just like, I don't know. I think the Japan place claims Jesus retired to Japan. Oh, okay. He reincarnated in Japan? Who knows? You could just make up stuff. Right, don't people sell things on eBay like, here is a chicken nugget that looks like Jesus? Or something? Actually, well, yeah, wasn't there like a while back, there was a chicken nugget that looked like the Among Us, right? Among Us crewmate. Didn't that sell for like multiple thousands of dollars on eBay? Yeah, the Among Us chicken nugget. How much did that sell for? Like multiple thousands of dollars? 40 something thousand. I think they said he didn't actually die on the cross. He just boated to Japan. Yeah, he's just like, I don't know, he just was on the cross and they just somehow ferried him all the way to Japan across the ocean. Logical? Well, then again, I don't know. Some supernatural things do happen in religion. We're getting too much into religion. Streamers gotta avoid talking about this kind of stuff. They could get canceled. I could be canceled by saying things that I didn't understand. All the religious VTubers that watch this stream. Can't believe Wolfie would say that. I'm calling Twitch. No! John Twitch, don't tell him. Don't tell him. I'll put you in the ocean. We can't do it. Wolfie graduate. Yeah, I'm gonna be in Whole Stars Generation 2. Look out for it. I'll make my own VTuber agency. Wolfie Live Generation 1 recruiting now. Submit your applications. You'll be provided with a small VTuber model. You won't have... It will be rigged by award-winning Live 2D rigger, Wolfie Wolfington. I have my award. It's right there. You don't see it, but it's there. This is my shelf. And right here, this is where my award is. It's right here. that would go hard. I don't want to manage people. Imagine being welcome Hamflo. Imagine being like a manager for VTubers. VTubers missing your meeting because... Actually, do you guys see the Pomu stream? I think Pomu was doing a collab with Selene yesterday or 2 days ago. And Pomu missed a meeting because they were talking about Garfield porn or something. And then Niji-Sandi's staff like heckled her for it. Like, don't be late for this meeting. Don't be distracted by Garfield porn again. Yeah, that was Selene. That was I tuned in for part of that. I was like, what the heck is going on? They had she posted screenshots on Twitter. Not of the Garfield porn, but like of management messaging her about it. That was interesting. I don't know. Imagine being that manager though. You have to like deal like VTubers are inherently like they're known for being wacky streamers, and specifically they just do crazy things on stream. And so like as a manager of someone who's known to do that kind of stuff, you're just like, oh man, there they go again, late for a meeting, looking at questionable content online. Oh, that Wolfie. Remember that time when Wolfie did that questionable thing on his stream? You never know with this guy. But yeah, it's like good for content, right? You want to hire people that do crazy stuff like that because it brings in the views, it brings in the money, it gives you the content, the revenue. But like, you know, being the manager, that'd be a lot of stuff. Also, the fact that like as a manager of a VTuber, right? VTuber, it's not like a regular manager of a job where where your employees work set hours, right? It's not like they work 9 to 5. A VTuber starts a stream whenever the heck they want, right? They could one day decide to stream at like 3 a.m. and they could say like some questionable stuff, and you're not gonna be awake for that. And then what if they say some really, really suspicious things? They like reveal company secrets. You have no way to stop them because you'll be asleep. They stream on weekends. There's no controlling them. So I would not start an agency. I would not be a VTuber manager. Having to manage people? No. Heck no. Having to manage VTubers? Extremely heck no. Solen accidentally leaked their Steam profiles and stuff went haywire. What does it mean to leak someone's Steam profile? Do they just get like tons of friend requests? I don't know. I'm glad Pomu still uses my my art as her Steam Steam avatar. I drew that a long time ago, and she's still using it. That's cool. From what I've seen, getting a VTuber company to be profitable is pretty hard, unless they have pre-established popularity. Yeah, that's why it's like most English-speaking VTubers is just like the big ones are either in Hololive, Nijisanji, or Vishojo. There's like minor agencies, like smaller agencies, but like they barely even approach the numbers of those three. You could tell Korone's manager started losing him. Yeah, imagine being one of their managers. There's too much. There's too much to deal with. That and get addicted to hentai groups, that's where the Garfield stuff... What? Oh, sorry, added, not addicted, okay. Okay. Yeah, I didn't actually watch the stream, yeah. Is that why they were looking up Garfield porn? I don't know. I have no idea. I have no context. I don't watch VODs anymore, so I don't know what the context of that stream was. Most companies fail and disband after a few months. Yeah. Which was the most recent one? Was it CyberLive? CyberLive disbanded or something? Welcome, No Name Paladin. You don't need a reason to look. I guess you don't. I don't know. How many managers has Kotome had? I have no idea. I don't keep up with the meta. What is the meta? The managers. I have interacted with Hololive managers before via email. They seem like okay people. They were trying to make their own better hentai. Is that what the context was? I don't know. They do be wild though. Niji En. They do a lot of things. I think if the company was back with technology or contacts to do tie-ins, sponsored content, they'd get success pretty easily. Yeah, I think most Western VTuber companies. They're kind of the same thing. They're just like small indie groups. I guess like being in one of those groups, you get the advantage of like having people to collab with often. You can make friends. Join VTuber group to make friends with people. I talked about this last stream, or two streams ago maybe. It's something you could do. If you wanted to collab with people, if you wanted to meet your Oshi, probably don't apply hoping to meet them. But you could, maybe, if you get in. You could collab with your favorite VTuber. Whoa. I don't know. I wouldn't do it though. Maybe if this was like a year ago I would have considered it, but I think at this point I enjoy the indie VTuber sphere. It's nice and fun. It's cool. It's cool to interact with people. Being able to read chat. Have a good night, Bunko. Yeah, imagine being like someone like if you're like actually like the people that joined the big indie sorry the big VTuber companies. Right, they were many of them were smaller indie VTubers. Imagine like going from like a small audience that you could actually read every chat message to like being having like 5K viewers, being unable to read anything. Right, I was watching Vesper stream. I think when in his debut stream, he was like, "Oh man, I wish I could read every message, but I can't." I'm just like, I understand that. Imagine having chat go so fast that you can't read any of them. But you can read some of them. You could read like one or two. You can't greet everyone. Imagine if they greeted everyone. If you welcome people in a big Hololive / Nijisanji stream. You could spend the entire stream welcoming people. But I think they have to be selective. They have to start welcoming only people that have super chatted them. And then it becomes a whole thing about money. Giving preferential treatment to people who pay you money. Yo, you could collab with the Wolfas. Wolfie Wolfington. That's me. Definitely got worse when this Hamflow guy got in it. Hamflow in Holostars 2? Holostars EN2? Actually, we were talking about this on Hamflow's stream. I think you could get an advantage of applying to those places if you don't know VTubers. Right, I think there's so many VTuber fans that want to apply because they're fans of Hololive or Nijisanji. I think if you get an application of someone that's like, I've literally never watched VTubers, they would probably be like, heck yeah, this guy has no preconceived notions of VTubers. He doesn't want to collab with any of them. He's not going to become like a weird stalker. And then if you apply, you just don't know VTubers, they will accept you. They'll be like, oh, this guy. What if you hate VTubers? You're just like, I've literally never watched any VTubers. I don't even know what a VTuber is. The people reviewing your application, they're like, this is the ideal candidate. Someone who doesn't even watch anime, doesn't watch VTubers. Whoa. That's how Ren from the new Niji-en is. I think I saw a clip in my recommendations that suggested that he didn't watch Niji-en besides a few Mista clips, right? Is that true? I like Ren from Nijisanji-en. I think of all the people, my favorite from the new Niji-en wave is Ren and Maria. Ren, I think I mentioned this last stream. Ren's chat is too wild. They need to calm down. They're like very they're too into anime boys. It's too much. It's way too much. Gotta apply to Holo and Niji and put that the only thing I watch is sports. Yeah, just get a normie. When is Hololive and Nijisanji? When are they gonna hire normie VTubers? Get someone who doesn't know anything about anime. We need Northern Lion. Northern Lion needs to apply. What if Northern Lion, Germa, Vinny Vinesauce, Ludwig, what if they were the new Holostars? Wouldn't that be awesome? Wouldn't? What if they were Holostars too? They would be the best content creators of all time. Also, Limmy? What if Limmy became a Holostars? Like, what the frick is a Holostar? Kilogram of VTubers. Kilogram of Steel. Everyone would recognize him. So, yo, that's the Kilogram of Steel guy. Kilogram of Feathers. Oh man, okay. Vinny was a VT. Yeah, I think we talked about that. Yeah, we talked about this during our, what stream was that? The Stanley Parable stream, where we were stuck in the broom closet for 2 hours. Yeah, we talked about Vinny being a VTuber. Kilogram? What if they got all the Spice Girls back together? They could do that. You just need them to apply. What if they got the Burger King foot lettuce guy? Chills? Welcome to his debut. He'd be like, welcome to my debut. The last thing you want in your VTuber company is someone who makes mad content. I'm here to make good content. He could do tier lists. He could do rankings. He would have the Ikemen VTuber boy model. Everyone would love him. He would just imagine like a hot anime boy making that voice. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you for the super chat. Burger King foot lettuce. That would be good. They should get him. They should get this guy. He would make millions. He would be the best VTuber of all time. A VTuber to rival Gargura. He would go down in history. He would do collabs. They would feature him. You know how like Hololive has those ramen collabs? they have like those ramen commercials. Top ramen, whatever, I don't know. He'll do it. He'll be the best of all time. Who else had a memorable voice? Like if someone was hired to be a VTuber corporately? If someone was hired to be a corporate VTuber and as soon as you hear their voice, you know it's them. Besides that guy, who would there be? Christopher Walken? Christopher Walken VTuber. No, but I mean like not like Hollywood celebrities, just like random internet guy. Or is there someone else with like a notable yeah, besides celebrities? Is there someone with like a notable voice that you would recognize immediately? That's like the only one I can think of. He's so iconic. Literally no one can compare. What about, yo, Chad Warden? Remember Chad Warden? That guy just disappeared. What if he's just planning for like the last 10 years? What if he's just... Chad Warden came back as a VTuber? The PS Triple? ProZD? Yeah, I can never forget Chad Warden. Pyro Cynical? I have no idea who that is. Oh, you're still here. I forgot you left. You were supposed to leave like 10 minutes ago. 5 minutes ago? Yeah, Yeah, what happened to Chad Warden? He's still around? I think he just disappeared. He could come back. He could be a VTuber right now. We would never know. Right? He could have come back. He could be Among Us as a VTuber. He could be Among Us. Actually, yeah, I think during Vesper's debut stream, he said the word Among Us. Unintentionally. Or maybe one of his next streams, he said Among Us. We got chat talking about Among Us. Amogus. Sus. Yeah, I think it was his first Zatsudan. I remember that. I also said Among Us. As soon as I heard it, I said Among Us in chat. I love that guy. Vesper, one of the best of all time. As soon as I heard his voice, as soon as I heard him breathe, you know when you're watching a VTuber when they debut, like, is this gonna be someone that I recognize? Do I know this guy? As soon as I heard his voice, I didn't even hear his voice. As soon as he took his first breath, I was like, I know this guy's gonna be good. This guy, goated of all time, one of the goats. I was so happy. Not to say that I recognize him. Hypothetically, if he was someone that I recognized, I would have recognized him based on his voice, based on him breathing in. But I don't know him, he's just a guy. But if I did know him, he would have been the best of all time. It's funny how ProZD is a legit voice actor, but also immediately recognizable. Yeah, I forgot, like, a lot of people always just forget he actually does, like, professional voice acting. I originally knew him as just, like, the guy from Vine. And then I learned, oh yeah, he actually does professional voice acting. That's pretty cool. He's very chill. One of the masters of Zatsudan. Vesper. It's too bad they limit their streams to 1 hour. I feel like you could probably talk for at least 2.5 hours. Just hypothetically, 2.5 hours. Okay, I think it's time for me to go find someone to raid. I'm gonna go to my computer. One hours until they get monetized? I have no idea. I think the 1 hour is good for, like, maintaining interest. I've heard some people say that, like, usually when VTubers debut, there's, like, so many of them, they don't have time to catch up. But, like, when you're first getting started, and you have, like, your whole generation, and you just stream for 1 hour, it's easier for the audience to, like, watch everyone. They can watch all their VODs. The streams don't overlap, so everyone gets a chance to stream without overlapping someone. So that's pretty cool. Okay, let's see what today is. Let's go on twitch.tv. Today is National Scotch Day, Bagpipe Appreciation Day, Barbie in a Blender Day? What? Chicken Finger Day? Cross-Atlantic Communication Day, Gary Gygax Day, some religious holiday, National Creme Brulee, National Korean War Veterans Armistice Day, National Love is Kind Day, National Sleepyhead Day, National Roanoke Community Beautification Day, Norfolk Day, Take Your Pants for a Walk Day. Don't you normally do that? Walk on Stilts Day. Okay, I like Bagpipe Appreciation. Bagpipe Appreciation Day. Wait. Welcome Toaster and goodbye. Okay, let's see who to raid. bunch of people. We got people. Haven't raided RWC. What's he doing? Ira. I think Ira's having a 2K followers celebration. You can see what that's about. Wait for an ad. Watch this Taco Bell ad. When will the new follower emotes be added to the emote Discord? Oh yeah, I forgot that was the thing. I forgot Discord existed. Yeah, I can add that. Also, Denchi, you can't use those emotes in the raid message because they're follower emotes. They won't show up. They simply will not show up. Alright, I'm starting the raid. Yeah, I hate that you can't use follower emotes like normal emotes on other channels. I wish you could. It's just why did they do it that way? Yeah, I guess I can add the new emotes to Discord. But thanks for watching. Tomorrow, I'll remind you guys, tomorrow my stream will be an hour late because I have an interview from 5 to 5:45. I don't know what I'll stream. I could stream Noida. I could finally play Noida. Maybe. Actually, Northern Line was playing a game today. It looked pretty cool. It was called Just King. Maybe I'll check that out. I don't know. Have a good day, though. I've been saying I'll play Noida for like the past week, 2 weeks. Maybe I'll play Noida. All right, goodbye. Noida.